Can you make a prom dress for less than the price of chicken nuggets? If we want to go all the way back, when I was in grade 12, I wanted to make my own prom dress, and then I made one, and it looked so ugly. I hated it. It made me feel so bad about myself, and I swore I would never make anything ever again. 5 years later, I don't know how many years it's been. We are doing it again, but not for prom, because that would be weird. We're going to make a prom dress for arguably a more important event in my life. I'm hosting an award show in Hollywood, California. Yes, at the same place where they host the Academy Awards. I will sit where Matt Damon sat. I will go where Jennifer Lawrence tripped on her own dress. We want it for cheap though. So I can't do it on my own.
Enter Alicia, fashion icon, best friend, and overall stylish human.
We are like the exact opposites. We're like a buddy cop film. And I have no sense of fashion or style. So she's gonna help me with that because I am desperate.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
When Alicia was showing me all those fabrics, I was very overwhelmed. I was like, what am I doing? What am I in for here? Help me out, please.
Help is on the way, dear!
So the only thing that I told Alicia, I wanted to make a dress and I don't know where to start. All I want to include the SMPTE color bars. They're used in post-production to make sure all the colors are accurate from monitor to monitor. And maybe some television static. And so we have a few different options here. We have like the short skirt with the long train at the back. We have the TV colored light gels of the second dress. And then we have this one over here, which is a lot of material with the colors fully and then little bone-in corset with a little black bandeau. And then if you look at the shoes, we were like, let's look at a black heel and then paint the SMPTE colors on the bottom. But then you go to the other shoe and then we were like, let's put the SMPTE colors on the outside of all the shoe and make it flashy. I like it. I don't know which one I'm leaning towards right now, but I just want to make them all. But we don't have a lot of time, so I think we should just get to it.
We found every type of fabric you could imagine. Super colorful fabric, shiny fabric, fabric covered in beads, fabric covered in shiny things that might have been beads, see-through fabric. Is this even fabric? Basically, more fabric than I've ever seen in my entire life. And we bought it all. I'm lying. We did buy a lot of fabric though.
All right, let's turn this mess into a dress. So we took some parchment paper here and we're cutting it out into the shape of the corset, and this is going to be the baseline for our corset. We took all the different fabric colors and the tool and we started cutting it to the right sizes. We put all of the little strips of the colors together in the right order of the colors, and then we put the tool together and we started bunching it up so that it would get those perfect little pleats going. Then we started sewing the fabric, and I didn't realize that we were sewing it backwards. The SMPTE television bars are in a specific order, and I was like, oh no, it's upside down. And so we put the corset on, and you can see it in my eyes right here is when I go, oh no, I don't know if I like this. I was like spiraling in that moment. I thought, oh no, like history's repeating itself. This is gonna look so ugly, and Alicia's gonna hate me because this is like hour 8, and we're working on this thing that I don't like. And then I realized, okay, I need to tell you something. Don't like how it looks on my body, and it makes me feel not confident. And she's like, okay, Queen, let's change it. Let's do something else. And I was like, you don't hate me after 8 hours of doing this? And then we were back to rocking. So after we finished making the dress, I made the shoes, I painted them, we put like protective coat over them so the paint wouldn't flake off, and I was like, okay, every piece of this is ready. There's nothing else we have to do. All I have to do is get on a plane and get to Hollywood and wear this dress. And then they said, and welcome your host, Monica Bryden. And I come out, hello, welcome. And I go, whee, whee. And guess what? I made this cute dress. And then everyone's like, ooh, ah. And then all of the nerves went away and all of the fear went away, and all I had was love. When I came out on stage in this dress and I twirled, I felt like the world was twirling with me. It was just like Everybody was paying attention to me, and I didn't want to run away for once.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for.
Did I make a prom dress for less than the price of chicken nuggets? Let's see what the damage is. Kapow! I actually don't know. It was a lot.
Do you want another grand total?
Yeah. So I didn't make a prom dress for a box of chicken nuggets, but I did make a prom dress for 220.5 chicken nuggets. No, Monica, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it.
Okay, here's the breakdown. $170 for fabric and trim. $73 for parking. Does that include all the Ubers? So maybe take the bus. Oh, I spent so much money.